A roadway near Timgad Credit Itinerary, Artas Media, MINERVA. It was said that all roads lead to Rome, but from where do all the roads to Rome lead? Using a mountain of data, a team of 24 scientists have created a digital road atlas of the Roman imperial world, complete with many features you recognized from Google Maps. Credit Itinerary screengrab called Itinerary. It displays the roads that would have been found throughout the Roman Empire around the year 150. It's the most expansive research project on the topic to date and increases the estimated length of the empire's road system by over 60,000 miles. At its height in the 2nd century CE, the Roman Empire included over 50 million people and stretched as far north as modern-day Britain to as far south as Morocco, eastward to the Syrian deserts, and turning towards Europe, included all of Turkey, northeastern Bulgaria, and the Danube. It was carved up and maintained by a network of stone gravels and highways stretching 119,160 miles. But the total extent of the Roman interstate system had remained incompletely mapped, and existing digitizations were low resolution. Seeking to improve on them, a vast international and interdisciplinary team of scientists from across Europe created itinerary using archaeological and historical records, topographic maps, and satellite imagery. The dataset increases. The known road converged to 1.8 miles across over 1 million square miles, mainly from new mapping across the Iberian Peninsula, Greece, and North Africa. Their work also adapted previously proposed road routes to fit geographical realities. This includes allowing roads crossing mountains to follow winding paths as they likely would have rather than direct lines. It was estimated that around a third of the road system was highways, while 2/3 would today be called B roads or secondary roads. The authors report that the precise locations of only 2.7 of the roads are known with certainty, while 89.8 are less precisely known and 7.4 are hypothesized. Left fragment of a Roman milestone erected along the road via Nova in Jordan Adams outright a Roman road, created by Artas Media, Minerva. Using itinerary, a trip from the Spanish Roman city of Salamanca to Nicomum, the city closest to the Italian home of GNN's managing editor Andy Corbley, would have taken some 447 hours on Roman roads. Such a traveller could, however, be expected to make 2.4 miles per hour on foot because of the fine condition of the roads. According to itinerary, one would take a Roman highway northeast of Pamplona and continue on up over the Pyrenees before turning off onto a secondary road towards Toulouse in southern France. From there, the traveller would rejoin the highway running due east past Toulouse and along the Côte d'Azur past Nemours Nines. Secondary roads would take the traveller over and down the French Alps to Cuneo and then to Augusta to Turin, where there was a straight shot to Novara. A secondary road would take the traveller north to the crossing of the river Ticino, where he would then leave the road to come by an undocumented Roman track that would see the weary wanderer home at last to Vergia. More Roman stories. Spy satellite photos reveal hundreds of long-lost Roman forts. Challenging decades-old theory, the road system was extremely sophisticated, allowing parts of it to last to our present time because of the many layers used to construct them. The goal was to build them so as to require as little maintenance as possible. Typically, a flat trench called a fossa would be dug down to the bedrock or firmest ground that was available. Fill, such as rubble or gravel, was then poured in until it filled the cracks in the bedrock and created a level surface. It would then be filled with native soil and then sand if it were available. Digital Atlas projects watch how continents moved over 100 million years in video mapped by scientists. As never before, once the filling reached 1 yard of the surface, a layer of gravel would be tamped down and a concrete line filling would follow, into which the Romans would stack stones as if the road were a wall, seeking the best and most natural fit between each stone to allow as little water and seed infiltration past the concrete. The road would be built in a slight arch to allow for quick drainage, just like modern motorways. Sometimes, like in the Roman colonial city in Algeria called Timgad, the roads had 2 lanes, also just like ours do today. They drove on the right. A kind of mile marker and road sign would also be found, especially on the secondary roads. Watch a video production on the scope of the road system.